guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my bag collection for 2022. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Marlene and I do videos about luxury, fashion, handbags and shoes. So I don't have that many bags this year. That's because I have prioritized getting the bags that I really wanted. And also, if you have watched me, you might know that I recently got my dream bag, but hopefully I'm going to expand my collection this year and add many new. So the first bag I have in my collection is my travel bag. I don't know if you can see the whole thing because it's quite large, but it's the Dior book tote in the reverse toile de joie in the large or the normal size. I bought this in the late summer last year after I have wanted it for a while, but I wasn't sure about the size and the color, and I picked a large size because I wanted a travel tote. So I took a chance and bought this in the large size, and I couldn't be happier because it's the perfect size for me and it fits all my essentials when I'm traveling. When I first got it, I was surprised how small it was compared to what I thought and what I have heard other people say, and I expected it to be enormous. And I actually thought my essay had sent me the small size, so I actually had to measure it. But it turned out to be the perfect size and the best travel companion I could ever have. And I also wanted a big size because I always travel with my bag in my carry-on, and in this one I can fit 2 or 3 bags depending on the size. And that is because the bag only has one compartment, so I can fit large items here. I have traveled with it a few times now and I couldn't be happier with it. And I feel it's quite robust because the material is quite thick. There are some loose threads, but it doesn't bother me, and I think that is unavoidable because it's embroidered. I originally wanted it in the blue oblique, but I was a little bit tired of the blue oblique, to be honest, and I also wanted something different and new. So when the reverse toile de joie came out, I instantly fell in love, and I also thought the grey would be perfect because the stains won't show that much, so I'm not afraid of placing it under a plain seat, for example. And also, as I mentioned earlier, the fabric is quite thick. And since it's fabric, it can absorb, for example, water. Since it's so thick, it won't get wet inside easily. And it's also perfect because I can carry heavier things without worrying about the bag ripping or something like that, like I had to when I traveled with my Neverfull, where I felt like the handles could rip if I, for example, just carry a laptop in it. With the book tote, I feel that I can carry 100 kilos with no problem. And the handles are also quite sturdy and comfortable. So I'm very happy with my book tote, and from now on I'm only going to use my book tote when I'm traveling, and I think I will wear this book tote to death. So that was the first bag in my collection. Bag number 2 in my collection is my first Hermes bag, and it's the Picotin 22 in black with gold hardware in Clemence leather. I bought this after I had tried on a Birkin and a Calais, and I fell in love with the quality and the craftsmanship, but both are very hard to get, so I went for the Picotin since it had been on my mind for a while. So I went to Hermes and I asked my essay for a Picotin in 22 in black with gold hardware, and it had this exact bag, so I ended up buying it and I really love it. The best part about this bag is the quality, obviously, but I really like the design and I think it's very thought through with, for example, the studs underneath the bag and also the closure, which is very practical to just grab things on the go. And the bag also closes itself because of the weight on the lock. And the studs are very practical because you don't have to worry about getting something dirty underneath the bag. I picked the 22 size because I think that suits me the most and my figure. And also I wanted an everyday bag, and I also wanted it in black because I wear a lot of black clothes and I didn't want to worry about color transfer. And to be honest, black bags are my favorite because it suits my style the most. And they are much more carefree than, for example, light colored bags, and they go with almost everything. I also wanted the gold hardware because all my jewelry is mainly gold, and I also think black and gold is a very great combo. So all in all, I'm very happy with my picotin. It was a very good way to get to know the craftsmanship and the quality from Hermes before eventually getting a Birkin or a Cali. So that's the second bag in my collection. So the third bag in my collection is this Chanel 19 in cookies and cream or Oreo tweed in the small size. This is my second Chanel bag, but it is the first one that I bought brand new. The boy that I had before was pre-loved. I bought this bag last spring over the phone from Harrods. I was really lucky to pick one up because this one was quite hard to find. So when I heard Harrods had one, I immediately called them and I asked if I could buy it, and they said it was okay. So I bought it and they shipped it to me. First I was a little bit scared to use it because I had no experience with tweed, and I also had a very bad experience with a white bag where I got color transfer on it from the very first use. But this bag holds up very well and I'm not afraid to use it anymore. And I don't think I have any stains on it, but I don't think it will show that much because of the beige and the black threads, as you can see here. But with that said, I have been very careful with the bag, and I'm really happy that I went for the small size because the large size would have been way too big for me. And to be honest, I was a little bit scared about the name small because I like medium-sized bags. And when I think about the small size in bags, they are way too small. But this one is perfect for me. And after I got this 19, it has actually grown a lot on me. So I'm looking to buy a Chanel 19 in black leather that I can use more as an everyday bag, because this is certainly not an everyday bag because of the tweed and also the color. And I also think the 19 is more casual and has a better look for me than, for example, the classic flap, which is more formal. So I would love to get another one. The bag is a little bit on the heavier side because of the chain, but it doesn't bother me because I normally wear it crossbody. But you can also wear it by the top handle like this and on the crook of your arm or on your shoulder if you prefer that. So again, this is certainly not an everyday bag, but I love having it in my collection, and it's the most stunning tweed I have ever seen. I love this bag so much. And the last bag I have in my collection is the most special one, and it means so much to me. And it's the Birkin 30 in Togo in gold with gold hardware. So I recently have done an unboxing video of this, and if you haven't seen it, I'll put a link above so you can watch that. So as I said, this bag means a lot to me, not because of the status, but because this is my all-time dream bag. And that I was able to buy this bag so soon, I thought that I would be in my late 30s or 40s maybe until I got the chance to buy it. This is going to be in my bag collection forever. I want to have it for the rest of my life. And it's so new that I haven't got the chance to remove the stickers yet. So my essay offered me this bag in December and I couldn't believe it, because first of all, I had only been on the list since September and I didn't think it was going to happen. And he also said that this one would be very hard to get, so I didn't believe I was going to get this one in gold, at least not so soon. And he also told me when I first tried on this bag in the summer that the woman who's going to pick that bag up had waited for 4 years. The best thing about this bag is the craftsmanship and the quality. You can really feel the quality and the smell is so amazing. And since this is my newest bag, I haven't worn it that much, but I can say that this is the best bag I have ever had. And again, not because of the status and not for what it is, but because it is the perfect bag for me. And it has everything I want in a bag. So that was the last bag I have in my collection currently. But as I said, I'm looking forward to expanding my collection. And hopefully my collection next year will be bigger. But I'm very happy with my little collection now. So what is your favorite bag in my collection? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching, and if you are not done watching me yet, here's another video, and goodbye.